We'll try a week, but as far as we're going to go.
We started a little early to give folks time to jump on here.
Good morning. I'm the congregation, your class president. I want to welcome students, families, faculty, and guests to the class of 2026 graduation. First, I would like to begin by saying thank you to each person that has impacted every person's journey to get to this day. For me, those people are Mrs. Campbell and Samuel Cody Coaches. Thank you for making an impact on my life with your commitment, patience, and leadership in fostering my education. I am sure everyone could reflect on a teacher, principal, or assistant that has made their life different by their graduation. Second, I want to take a moment to remember one of our classmates, Campbell. Campbell was always smiling and smiling every day as he stayed shows, showing what it truly means to be pure. Although he is not here with us today, I'm sure he's smiling down at us. I'm sharing each and every one of us towards our future goals. Lastly, as we step into this next chapter, I want you to always remember to celebrate your accomplishments and remember that you can do anything you set your mind to. But most importantly, remember what your future is, and you can always be what you want. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Hello, my name is Tex Turner Arena, and there are 3 points I'd like to make today. The first is, in life, everything happens for a reason. Every win, every loss, and everything in between. It all builds on itself, and your success is determined by how well you learn to adapt to what happens to you. My mother always said, life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react. You can't control life and circumstances, but you can control how you react. The second point is to use your resources. The best way to succeed is to make full use of every resource available to you. You have to take initiative to seek out the help and opportunity available to you. Very rarely does help come to you, but when it does, you have to be willing to accept it. The third point is to find what you're good at and run with it. You're not going to be good at everything, but everyone has a talent and was put on this earth for a reason. As soon as you find that talent and passion, run with it. The rest will follow. Finally, I'd like to thank everyone who has helped me get to where I'm going. My family has been my #1 driving force and support through this journey. I hope to inspire my little siblings to be something great as they inspire me to never give up, allowing me to become who I am today. I would also like to thank Ms. Browning and Ms. Rutherford as they have been instrumental in my success, not only in the classroom but outside of it. They helped shape me into who I am today. Most of all, I want to thank God for all the victories, losses, and opportunities that has formed my resilience and are taking me to places I never thought I would go. The future is uncertain, but so is our potential. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Grace Campbell. Now, most of you chapter may feel a little scary, but I hope you're as excited as I am to take the lead and finish writing your stories. I want to start off by thanking everyone who has helped me get to this moment. First and foremost, I want to thank God. Without Him, I wouldn't be here today. And none of this would be possible. Next, I want to thank my parents. Everything I am and have become is because of you. You were my biggest fans and my first teachers. Thank you for your love and your unwavering faith and belief in me. I hope you know how much it means to me. I love you. To my brothers and sisters, thank you for being the best friends I never asked for, but absolutely needed. I want to thank all of my principals, teachers, coaches, family, friends, and their parents. I have learned something different from each and every one of you. Thank you for being a part of my story and helping me grow into the person I am today. Lastly, I want to say a special thank you to coaches and my softball team. You all made high school so much better for me. There was never a good moment at practices, on the field, or in the day. We truly became a family and always had the best time. I'm beyond blessed to have your guidance and support that has got me here today. Now I'm going to tell you a little story about myself. When I was in elementary school, I was a very different person back then. If you knew me, I was very outgoing, devoted little girl who always wore a big bow. I used to love making videos, and I even had my own YouTube channel when we were on. So among the many videos I created, I decided to try that beatboxing. Yes, beatboxing. At the time, I thought it was cool, but looking back now, I can tell that was a pretty terrible idea. So sophomore year, we went out to eat after a softball game, and my mom got a great idea to show the moms this video. And you know moms, they think they're so cute and stuff like that. Well, one of the girls thought it would be funny to airdrop it to the teen group chat. That was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, and that video has long since been deleted. When I was sitting here thinking about the speech and what else to write about, this memory came on me. And I began to realize that this moment, as embarrassing as it was, brought me closer to my team and immediately earned me the advanced Eulogy and G money. Sometimes it's those uncomfortable moments that help us open up and grow in life as a person. Softball has always been a big part of my life since I started playing when I was 3. Out of all the teams I've played for, the endless practices and hours in the field, I've been more than most in the 4 years I've played as a teacher. In softball, we are taught to keep our eye on the ball, to swing straight and steady, and win the still bases. We are also taught to lift each other up as a team and cheer each other on. And when we make a mistake during the play, we have to learn to shake it off and keep playing. So going forward in life, my advice for you is to keep your eye on your goals and swing for the fences. Because with hard work and determination, we make it possible. Know when to steal opportunities when you can, and keep your head up even when you're struggling or down, because you have a whole life to live. And know that even when you're down and out, you can always come back. My biggest piece of advice for you is to find your people, the people you can laugh with and learn from, the ones that will support you, listen to you, and love you no matter what. That's the biggest thing that has helped me get through these last 3 years. My teammates, coaches, and all parents too. I will forever cherish these memories I made with them and use all the lessons they taught me. The last thing I want to leave you with is this famous favorite quote I titled it by. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Congrats on class of 2026. Eulogy now.
Most of the learning that helped me didn't just come from academics. It came from my place. I joined the track team in 8th grade, and as I kept going, I realized that I had a true passion. Sports teaches us to start at the bottom, work our way up, and become the best, which is exactly what I did. So going into my freshman year was rough like it was for many, but now I'm the school record in discus throw and I'm the state champion for the discus open job. This has taught me that you never get anywhere if you just want to be okay. So you need to desire something and be the best at it. When others are satisfied with what they've done, you should never be satisfied. You should always want more. To have passion. Now as we stand side by side at our graduation, we're all big homework assignments and hard tests. We find that in this world, we find that this new world which we're being led into is broken, yet it is full of opportunity to be fixed. It is up to us as the next generation of adults not to put salt on the wound, but to heal it. And as the saying goes, good things are hard to find. It will be hard to do our problems still, but we have to push past this intention of quitting and giving up. But eventually, with all of our work, we will find that good things. We will find the good things which life has to offer. So as we continue on this journey in our lives, but it's not stop here, instead of looking back to see how good our lives used to be, look forward and picture how amazing they can be. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations, class of 26.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you guys so much for being here today. So actually, prior to this, I had 2 speeches wrote, and I flipped the coin right before I got up here, so sadly, I will not be singing for 5 minutes today. So if you don't know me, my name is Jessica Riggs, and I'm so honored to be standing up here today and be able to speak to you guys for one final time. First and foremost, I would like to give my utmost gratitude to God for this opportunity and for this amazing accomplishment. Jeremiah 29:11 states, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." As we step into new chapters of our lives, we can trust that we are never walking alone. Wherever we go from here, may we continue to give you the glory and trust His plan for each of us. I want to say thank you to the incredible staff and teachers who made this moment possible for every single one of us. Thank you for your patience, support, and everything that you poured into us over the years. I also want to share a thank you to the people who are here with us today who have helped shape us into who we are. Their love and impact will always be carried with us, especially on a day like today. Of course, thank you to my friends, whether sitting alongside with me or up in the stands. Thank you for all the laughs and making my high school experience wonderful. I'm forever grateful for each memory that we made together. I also want to say thank you to my family for always supporting me in whatever I choose to do. A special thank you to my dad and Sissy who have been here every step, and most importantly, someone I could never think enough. My number one supporter through everything. Some may have heard me on the cafeteria, and some may know about Miss Melinda, but I'm blessed to call her my mom. I love you guys dearly. One of the most common questions that we've all been asked is, what are you going to do next? And honestly, my answer has changed every single time that I've been asked. The truth is, a lot of us don't know what comes next, and that's okay. Right now, we're standing in a moment where everything is changing, and not having it all figured out doesn't make us lost. It just makes it all get excited. I know everybody says this, but high school really does go by so fast. One day, we're freshman visiting the craziest spots like Walden's, meeting Clinton over time the rest of the field, and making sure we have the most perfect aesthetic being real to get the most reactions. And then the next, we're digging on pitching Josh Parker, coming to his house unwelcome, in his house, sorry Josh, I'm really going to change your address. And then trying to sneak into Ben's house for a senior prank, which actually he did. And now we're all getting ready to walk the stage. Now, I don't know who decided that someone who still thinks sports are the funniest thing in the world, should be going to the ins and outs today. But if I could think of something that I've always tried to live by, it would be to not live in the past, not stress so much about the future, and just focus on living in the now. Because these moments, the ones that we're living in right now, are the ones that we're going to miss the most in the future. As we take our next steps, going in different directions and following different paths, I hope that we never forget the moments or the people that we shared it with.
And even when things are changing, what we have been here will always be in front of us. As Taylor Swift said in her very own right speech, the scary news is you're on your own now, but the cool news is you're on your own now. We have all been placed in this world for a very reason, and I truly cannot wait to see what each and every one of us does with that. So with that, congrats to us, you're going to be awesome.
Schedule we go to wake up, to go to school, to go home, or go to practice, to do our homework, it's gone. We'll never get it. Our future is unknown. That is scary. And life is not going to stop being scary. As we face that, the only way to help us is to remember we have the power to live this. We all have a voice. Our voice matters. We've always been told that. Everybody looks at us, but we don't always remember. We don't always seem to use our voice. We bite our tongue and we bury it because we don't think our opinion matters. Sometimes there is such a thing as a question. But sometimes we do it too much without realizing we've chosen to mute ourselves. Instead of choosing to speak, we choose to be silent. And that will not work. In the future, we have to use our voice. We cannot, from this moment on, ever choose to be silent. America is built upon our voices. It is built upon the voices of our forefathers who fought for us to our nation. It is built upon the voices of our government as they shape the world around us. And it is built upon the voices of everybody in this room who came to support me. They decided to community with us. It's our turn to join them. It's our turn to use our voice to fight for a better world. We must go for what we want, and that's how we use our voice. I'm not going to tell you about one way or another, but however you do it, we're still using the voice. We are a democracy built on the voice of the people. Do not forget that. It is because of this that our voice will power can cause change. There will be things in life that we don't like and we want to change. It might be in our job, it might be in society, but it will be there. There will be that little detail that hurts us, that drives us crazy and makes us want to go home or complain to somebody or even we want it to get better. We have to see. Nothing to change our voice. It might not work. We might do nothing, and it might come back to work the next day, and it'll all be the same. But we are still using our voice. And it might inspire people to join us. Often we feel like one doesn't matter, because how could one person think change the world? We think that change comes from a group of people. And that's true. But change does not come because woke up and decided that they don't need to change. It came from one person who decided to speak first. Our voice can also help us in a different way. Sometimes we feel alone in the world. We're going through a hard time. We feel the world is against us. We need our voice in these moments. Too often, families and friends are left devastated by somebody being silent. We've all felt that darkness inside us, and we just don't want to talk to anybody. But it's the only way forward is to look at somebody and tell them how you're feeling. It's going to push you very carefully with your friends, but you need to talk because that is the only way you can get better and you can go into a better world. It is what connects us and makes us human. To be able to turn to the person next to you and to tell them just how you're feeling, and with each syllable, feel that you're getting taken closer to the light and out of that darkness. That is why our voice matters. I'm not saying this is political right. If you think this is political, you're wrong, okay? My voice, our voice, is not political. We see this in our community all the time. I mean, we're seeing it right now. The school board members are getting their ears blocked off about the budget, and whether support this opinion or that opinion, we're still using our voice to talk. We all use our voice, and we all
have a voice. We should never stop using our voice. There's often a question to consider when using our voices, though. When should we speak? And if we speak, how do we know it's the right time? As senators, manage our deep part of our society. We often think those manners tell us it's the right and wrong time to do something. We don't go up to somebody and tell them they're wrong and somehow else. We imply a subtlety, or we give them a little less remark. We also don't tell our grandmas that this is the right, you know something. But we often feel that there's no time to speak. We don't know when to speak. I mean, some of you guys may make a speech right now and want to stand up and tell me get on the stage. Well, that's okay. Because I don't care. You don't care. Nobody should care. Because only you can tell you when you should speak. I know somebody just said it now. Thank you for doing the example. But if you think you have something important to say, you should say it, regardless of the consequences. Because it is valuable enough to you, and it is valuable enough to see. Change, connection, power. That is what gives us our voice. Don't stay silent. Don't give in to fear. Speak out. Speak loud. Because you have to become your own champion. No one is going to speak for you. They may have the same opinion as you. They may inspire you, but it's ultimately up to you. Only you can say what you're thinking. Only you can make it change.
Good morning. My name is Campbell. It's an honor to be here to speak to you this morning. I'd like to start out by thanking God for all He's blessed me with, my mom and dad for always being here and supporting me, my sister for being my best friends, and my family, friends, and teachers for encouraging me all my life. I'd like to keep you time today on about success. Because when you Google the definition of success, it says, it's the final accomplishment of an aim and purpose. There is a thin line between success and failure. But I see it differently. The thin line, each person has is not the same for everyone. We must strive to do best, and that failure does not make you unsuccessful or keep you moving forward. It gives you the opportunity to grow. You see, the one overall is built on one path God laid out for us, and we all must follow it to achieve our personal success. And one path may lead you to attend university, and others may choose local technical schools or community colleges, and some may choose to go on-job training. And it's okay if the path is not the same as someone else's. Because this world needs you and wants you to offer. And my hope for everyone here today is that you'll achieve your personal success in life. And may you leave and know that you can succeed in anything because you already have been making it this far as a CCH this class of 2026. And I'd like to thank you for Jim Wolf. There are people who make things happen. There are people who watch things happen. There are people who wonder what happens. To be successful, you need to be a person who makes things happen. So go out there and make things happen. Thank you.
Good morning, students, families, and friends. My name is Kate Sweat, and I'd like to share the achievements of the class in 2026. During Student Awards Night, Mr. Josh Parker recognized the names of students who were top 10 in the class, as well as our own state and launch graduates. These students who are sitting in the front row will be the first to receive honors today. Here are the top 10 in your class of 2026 are our own state community college and college student. Please stand and remain standing. That's also me. If you're graduating with your AP capstone, please stand and remain standing as well. At this time, I'd like to recognize the students that are in the military after high school. If you're entering the military, please stand and remain standing. Students met this criteria in one or more of the following ways: a score of 21 or higher on ACT, the completion of 4 post-secondary opportunities, completion of 2 early post-secondary opportunities and earning an industry credential, or the completion of 2 early post-secondary opportunities and earning a score of military readiness on the ASVAB test. If you're wearing green on if you're a Tennessee grade graduate, please stand and remain standing. Seniors are graduating with distinction. These students are wearing orange awards. These students are attending GPA and have also met one or more of the following criteria: are at least 12 hours of college credit, individual enrollment, earned national industry certification in the career and technical education area, they've attended a Tennessee Governor School, attended 31 or higher composite score on the ACT, or scored 30 or above on 2 or more advanced placement exams. If you're graduating with distinction, please stand and remain standing. If you ever see local businesses, organizations, or private donors make scholarships on senior awards night, you're a recipient of a local scholarship, please stand and remain standing. If you ever see an academic or athletic scholarship from a college or university, please stand and remain standing. If you receive a continuation scholarship, which pays for 2 years of college tuition at a community college and community technology in the state of Tennessee, please stand and remain standing. If you will receive the Tennessee Health Lottery Scholarship based on 21 or higher composite score on the ACT with a minimum GPA, which pays $3,200 per year at a 2-year college or $45 per year for a 4-year college, please stand and remain standing. Finally, I'd like to take a moment to recognize seniors with perfect attendance, all 3 years of high school, and just only 8 cases prior to the career college experience. One year of perfect attendance is like proven in numerous subcommittees. Parents and guests of the students of the class of 2026 and rest assured that we will do the world representing the best of our community has to offer. Thank you.
William Mason Walker. Jaden Tyler Cobb. Gregory Wayne Fox. Colton Alexander Crawford. Jordan Taylor Chris. Matt Lloyd Drummond. Eli Austin Davis. Eli Jason Davis. Janet May Jr. Sophia Rose Jones. Shelby Renee Gibbs. Tifa Rain Disney. Kira Bailey Disney. Jaden Marshall Ball. Bailey Hayes Dixon. Wesley Keith Dunn. Destiny Michelle Niles. Grayson Christopher Niles. Jacob Tyler Ellery. Lillian Michelle Ingram. Carlos Eduardo Estén. Aiden Nile Taylor. Hunter Sean Bradley Evans. Ryan Tyler Evans. Josiah Fernandez. Arabelle Trinity Owen. Tiona Marie Foster. Emma Lee Rose Jr. Vance Eugene Esper. Jonah Isaiah Gibson. Makai Larry Gibson. Timothy Edward Gibson. Morgan Bailey Glacier. Shakira Michelle Gillen. Jordan Lee Greer. Karen May Rose. Ashley Brooke Hammond. Abigail Marie Johnson. Caleb Kyle Johnson, Jr. Jasmine Brianna Rose Johnson. Brooklyn Taylor Jones. Charles David Jones. John Isaac Jones. Lacey Gail Jones. Austin Michael Paul Jordan. Barry AJ Jordan. Dorian Blake Calloway. Marissa J. Kennedy. Macy Elizabeth Gibbon. Lily Kate Easton. Jacob Charlie Gibbs. Ashley Inez Lopez. Astrid Inez Lopez. Eli Hayden Walton. Jacob Carter Lawson. Joseph Nehemiah Leach. Danny Dwayne Ledford. Zoe Josie Nicole Williams. Donald Elijah Hayden. Alyssa Reed Lennon. Ethan Jackson Walker. Eric James Matthew Jordan Ray Tara Ann Lowe. Nicholas Tate Allen. Rowan Abraham Allen. David Marcosan. Colton Drake Meadows. Amanda Marie Bennett. Valentine James Myers. Hannah Beth Miller. Daniel Christian Moore. Kevin Allen Moore. Corey Green Miller. Taylor Wayne Mosier. Brianna Alvina Murphy. Lydia Jane Murphy. Jada Katie Murphy. Alora Kaya Lyon. Xander Gage Nance. Ethan Samuel Nelson. Danica Lopez Emerson. Indy Monet Nichols. Jerome John Nichols. Tyler Reese. Travis James Owens. Joseph William Ray Owens. Liberty Gabrielle Owens. Alexis Patience Hall. Katie Lee Pearson. Mackenzie Faith Lee. Tyler Lonnie Burton. Gavin Blake Eason. Jody Avery Bills. Kira Reed Bills. Rowan Chance Gibbs. Ethan Gabrielle Olson. Venus Janelle Cole. Blake Andrew Ross. Christian Andy Richards. William Thomas Ryder. Charles Galen Reeves. Corey Allen Cohen.
before you this morning to get awards and diplomas. Parents and guardians, I want to thank you for entrusting your children with us. Some of them have been with us from preschool all the way through 12th grade. Teachers, thank you for your support, your dedication to these students' success. Class of 2026, there's so much I would love to say to you, so much advice I would love to give to you, but you each have to live your own life, and you have to take that journey and learn those experiences yourself. Your journey to this stage required grit, adaptability, determination, hard work, and some studying. Some long nights. You didn't just get through high school. You conquered it, and now you're here. You have set standards in academics, civics, and career technical that will be looked upon and our district will be proud of you for the future. Future students will look to you. We're incredibly proud of who you are and even more excited for who you will become because you're getting ready to enter a world that when you were born, some of you will work in careers and at jobs that did not even exist when you were born or when you started school. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Now, if you would please stand, class of 2026. Have